Well, hello everybody and welcome to Madworks Garage on this absolutely beautiful day. It's stunning. Cold, but stunning. I can cope with this. Don't like the rain, but I don't mind this. Anyway, thought I'd do a bit of an episode on a new arrival that we've had. A personal thing, nothing for anybody else, just for us. We found over the last couple of years we've been doing a lot more vintage do's with the Jeeps and stuff, and it was a little awkward in a tent when you get to my age and you got to get up for multiple toilet breaks in the night. Getting out of a tent, out of a sleeping bag and out of a tent was quite a chuckle, as you can imagine. Anyway, and also because I've got sleep apnea, I have to wear a machine, so having that in the tent isn't practical. Anyway, hopefully that'll be gone soon, because I'm trying to lose weight. Anyway, blah blah blah. So in the background you can see there's a few of the old girls sitting around. Yeah, but this isn't about Bedfords today, although they are rather lovely. Yeah, it's about something completely different, something that might surprise you, in fact. Because of the tent thing, like I was just talking about, the camper vans aren't practical either for my time of life. I'm not old, but it just gets a little awkward, you know, you don't bend like you used to. So instead of that, we decided to buy something that I've always fancied, and the missus always fancied, but never had the opportunity to buy. Oh, God. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry about that, I just had to sort the dog out. Anyway, so let's have a little walk over this way, because said vehicle is parked directly in front of me. Yes, I have had this since last July, and I've had to do a fair amount of work on it to get it to where I wanted it to be, really, and it still isn't quite there, and I'll show you why in a minute. But this is a 1993. That's the year of it. Had no MOT when I bought it. I drove it back from Liverpool. Never driven one before, so it was quite a laugh. Anyway, let's spin you around and you'll see it. There it is. There you go. 1993 Winniebaygo. It's a Fleetwood Flare, but the wife lovingly calls it Mac, as in Fleetwood Mac. Well, there you are. So let's if I don't turn this camera around, it's going to look like it's right-hand drive, and it's not, it's left-hand drive. So 1 second. So here we go. So here he is. This is Mac. It had various problems when I got it. It drove home okay. It runs on gas. It's a 7.4 V8 petrol engine. It runs on LPG as well. But you know, it's not as bad as it really isn't as bad as it sounds. I mean, I come back about 60 miles, and I used about 45 quid's worth of fuel. So, you know, I was tanking it. I was going down the motorway at some speed, mind anyway. Well, I say 65, front of the lorries. So it's got a tow hitch. It's got a moustache, as I call it, which is I don't know what it's called really, but I call it a tash. It looks like a tash, doesn't it? So big awning that pulls out at the side. It's really cool. Electric step, but it's broke. It's something else I've got to fix. This is the front of him. Got a bit of sunshine in the lens, haven't we? Here we go. There's the front of him. There you go. Okay, and what I've actually done as well, if we run through the jobs as we go, the headlamps were all rusty, so I had them to bits and redone them. So they're not anymore. It didn't have a front number plate, as now. You're right, Uhtred. Dog's having a wee. It's now got new lights up on the top there. I don't even know whether I'm pointing it in the right place. There you go, new lights up on the top. They're all LED and reflector lights, because all the old ones were all not very good. So I put new LEDs down the sides as well, so There's lights at the sides. You're bored yet? LED red lights at the back, and also LED cruise lights at the back. There they are. Redone those as well, and the same this side. There you go. And also new exterior lights I've put on there. And we went for that amber because it stops the flies, because if you have a white one you end up with bugs everywhere. Interesting feature. Outdoor sockets there. Got my LPG tank in there, which runs the heater and the heating and the gas hob, fridge, fridge freezer. That is a tool store. I've changed all the locks, put all new locks on it as well. So if we get the key, you know, Dave's moved to America. Well, bless his heart, he's trying to get me a new lock for this, because this still works, but this is another one someone's fitted because that lock broke. So let's go in. So there's the steps in, and we're going in. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's lovely and cosy, and it's so warm. Right, now you stay out there, boys. Stay there. I'm just going to close this door. Right, so you've got a door and you've got a fly screen as well, and all windows have got fly screens, so you can have the windows open, and but no flies can get in. Marvellous. So let's start the front. So there's the driving position. You've got a TV, storage above. Captain seats that swivel round, so you've got two in the front. There's a big lump under there, which I'll show you in a minute. Another little captain chair there, which swivels round. On this side, you've got a double bed that pulls out. And then we get into the dining area, which is also a double bed. It's a bit messy because I'm doing some work. I just had to buy a new handle there. That is for the wind-up aerial. See the staining? That's another thing I'm going to tell you about in a minute. Okay, so we've got the kitchen. Everything works now. So you've got water on tap. You've got heat, hot water, cold water, your electric, your gas oven, extractor, microwave, and fridge freezer. You can see that there. I've got a dehumidifier running in here because it's always good to keep the damp out. That's a double wardrobe just there with storage underneath. And then you get into the shower area. It's a brand new shower fitted. This was done by the guy before me. Okay. I open this door, and this is the toilet. Toilet, as Dave would say. The toilet, sink, toilet. There you go. And then there's the main bedroom. So it sleeps 6, this vehicle. So you've got a fixed bed, and it's very cosy. Window that side, TV, and also window this side, which got the blind shut on a moment. Okay, let's go through here, back, and there you go. You can see the front now. And there's the shower. Oops, the shower. So there you are. That's pretty much it inside. There's no slide outs on this vehicle. It's just the standard, camper van. But you know, compared to what we're used to, it's massive. You know. Whoop, sorry. So there you are. So damage-wise, when we bought it, the guy we bought it from said, "Oh yeah, I've redone the roof." Honestly, okay, redone the roof. Well, obviously the roof wasn't redone, so we've redone the roof since we've had it, which has been a task, just to say the least, really. But unfortunately, the headlining has suffered. It was a lot of this staining before we got it, actually. You know, so, but with a little bit of help, it's got a little bit worse. The front was the worst, but we've replaced all the rubber on the roof there. But look at the staining and the side of the cupboard. not super, is it? But it's superficial stuff and we can do it as we go along. To be honest with you, it's our first Winniebaygo, and you know, let's just say it probably won't be the last. But I've got, see that where it's peeled? Well, guess what? I've got all new. So just a case of getting in here and doing it. As far as the ceiling's concerned, we're going to try, and we've got like a spot cleaner. We're going to try and see if we can get the staining out. If we can't, then they do another cover that goes on the inside. It sticks to the roof. This isn't wet. Any of this isn't wet now. This is all old. There's no leaks now because I also rubberized the whole roof. And I'll show you that if I can in a minute. I've got this new selfie stick thing, and it's quite handy because you can reach up without getting up a ladder. Anyway, let's put the show you the engine. 1 second. A great big thundering 7.4 litre V8 Chevy engine. Yes. And it's very sweet. It probably won't start now I said that, but it should do. So from cold this will be. Let's get the key in. Oh, blower's on. Very even, lovely engine. Got so much power, it's crazy. There you are, so that's the engine under there. Just close that down, it's a bit quieter in here. It's much quieter, isn't it? So I'm just doing up the catches, which are down here at the side. Slight twist, like that. That's it. Also, when I got it, it didn't have an ignition. I've now fitted a new ignition, and it's got new keys and barrel. It's got a new radio as well, so if I press that, the screen will come out, and it's got sat nav, navigation, all that malarkey on it. You know, like stereo. It'll probably kick into life actually. It'll probably get some music. We don't really want any music at the moment. That's it. So that's on the sat nav. So fitted that, which is really cool. Really pleased with that. It's got a rear camera, which is very old, but I like it because it's old. And also a CB underneath, which still works as well. So this unit up here tells you the voltages and what the batteries are doing. I've fitted new JBL speakers, sound system, new telly. Speakers. I've got to get some new fans because, as you can see, that one's mullered and the other one was completely mullered to the other side. I've also made all new vents. I made these out of the old vents and a set of new vents that were different, and I made them work. I've still got to screw them down. Dave has located some new vents for the screen, which he's got over in the States, which he's going to be sending over to me. Yes, so I've been doing plenty. There's been a lot to do, and there's little light switches here, so when you come in the door you flick the switch and it don't work. Oh, don't you just hate it when that happens? Hang on, there you go. So nice bright LEDs, all new. I've redone every light in here, so every one of them's new. So, I mean, when you've got them all on, it's crazy bright, but, you know, it's always handy when you know, and you've got one over the sink here. There you go. And these little ones work, these little old-fashioned ones. There you go. Give you a nice light at night. If we turn it off now, it'd be nice. Turn off, please. Oh, my God. Hang on. As you can see, there you go. Nothing's rehearsed, is it? Got louvered window there, which is quite useful, but when we got this they were all full of cobwebs. You couldn't really see out of them, but the wife got at it. You know what they're like, you know what you guys are like, you wives, you like to have a clean. And also those ones were the same, full of cobwebs, but all clean now. They wind up so you can open them up and let some air in like that. You see, there's another one in the bathroom like that. So listen to that beautiful lump. You can hardly hear it, can you? So let's go back outside and I'll show you the roof. Try to. I'll have to extend you up. Great bit of video in as normal. You know what I'm like. Hang on. I'll adjust the camera so you can see over the top. Oh. Oh, nice wheel trim. See lovely wheel trims? Aren't they lovely? Right, it's putting you up. And there you go. Whether you can see that or not. The outside lights on. Right, let's bring you back down to earth. Hopefully you saw it all. I couldn't really see, but hopefully it's alright. Put the camera back to where it was. Oh, there you go. Outside light working. Lovely, isn't it? So there you are. So we've been really busy doing all this. And if you could just be in here. I can't tell you how warm and cosy it is, and there's no heating on. It's amazing, really. But there you are. Let me turn you around again. So, our Winniebaygo Mac, and hopefully, well, obviously, because it's so big and the engine's so strong and stuff. It's only done 62,000 miles, I believe. I could tow my Jeep behind it on a trailer, or I can tow a camper, one of the Bedfords behind it on a trailer to go to shows and stuff. Just gives us a bit of space, a bit of luxury. And to be fair, if you go on holiday in it, you're not paying accommodation. So what you spend on juice, if you know what I mean. So there you are. I hope you like him, and it's going to be an ongoing project, really. Obviously, there's still stuff to do. But now I've introduced you to Mac, we can possibly keep you up to date on how it goes, really. But I get quite excited just knowing we own it, and I like to look out the window and just look at him. He's so big. What else can I tell you? I think that's about it, really. So it's an ongoing project, but he's MOT'd. I put it for an MOT last August. It failed on one of the headlamps. Some of the cruising lights not working, and the wiring by the step was hanging down like a bird's nest, and that's all it failed on. Everything else was perfect. Brakes, tyres, well, you name it, everything else was great. Brought it home, done all the work, took it back, passed the MOT. But we're 6 months in nearly and I haven't even gone anywhere, so there's going to be another MOT due before I know it. But hey ho, should go through all right, and if it doesn't, we'll fix it, won't we? Anyway, it's nice to do another little video for you and have a catch up. Everything else is going all right. Being a lot more positive about everything. And one thing I have got to say is I really, really appreciate all the amazing comments. You guys are so caring, so lovely, and I don't know why I deserve you, but I'm glad I do, and I'm glad you're there. And me and the family really appreciate it all. So don't change. Stick with us. We'll do what we can. And keep you entertained. I don't know, we have got something special coming up, which you're going to really enjoy. It does involve Bedfords and various other old cars, but a bit of a twist in that one, well, massive one twist, but that won't happen till nearly the end of February, so we've got a little wait on that one, but I expect some of you can probably guess what it is. Anyway, what else is new? That's about it at the moment. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy days. Bye.